Maybe it works now. We have to do the test. Let's check. Try. Seems to work, just same as always. Good. So very quickly, I will maybe talk about the next day, because I'm not sure yet what I feel like doing, or I'm not sure yet what we will do in the game. So it will be anyway in the description whether I talked about anything or not. For now, I'll keep it, I'll just keep it quiet. For now we just play, because I need to understand what to do, because I've done all this. I'm not going here. There is all this that I need to see better. There is, well, surely here I missed something, right? On this side. And then there's this boss here that I still haven't done, right? So let's look a little bit more around here for now. Well, actually, since I'm gonna check these parts. No, don't start, because I don't think I'll be talking about anything, because we are probably going to the academy. So, yeah. I'm not trying this guy. Yeah, I'm not trying this guy, I think. Maybe, huh? Do I want to do this? I can, because I can. I just need to do the usual. But it always shot me. I don't wanna have to waste so much time on that. I'll go and see how much I have to explore. If I have actually some places that I can explore, then I'll just talk and do this boss as well for today. And then next time, well, I'll go to Rhea Lucada. already been here, right? No, I haven't. Or have I? Seems no, I suppose. But I have. Oh. What? I don't think I've ever done this before. I was about to kill this guy.
Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offence given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion royal family. I am charged with maintaining his ghastly dog. Your Worship, I am need to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pidia a little something by way of compensation?
I do not remember him, but if he was necessary, it's platinum, so I suppose I've seen him, but I just don't remember. I just don't remember. I'm gonna buy it even though I'm never gonna use that shit. Well. So what I want to do is this part first. I don't know if this is the other magic that tries to kill me. Don't worry, boys. There is honestly no need. That was all I think up here, right? Still need the glintstone to go there. So there's a good chance that I'm not going today.
Well, my last war counselor. I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella. Well, it has a twin, known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limgrave. You can see Nokron up above, only we failed to find a path leading to the city. Blythe's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here. Blythe is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along as well. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you. I take it you've heard.
I don't remember this dialogue. Oh, do you sell what I need? No, right? Of course not. It's okay. I think I've been down there, yeah. I have, because you can just go from the lake. But I cannot go from here. No. That's okay, fine. No. No need. So I've seen here. Have I seen there? Nothing around this part. I don't know. And here? Don't remember that water. Oh. The boys. Oh, yeah, we haven't been here. Okay, so I've been there. Yeah, they shot me once. Put me down. The fuck? Why am I singing this shit? Okay. Well, boy. Straightforward. And I don't think there's much more here. Don't think so. Just goes that way. Okay. And then kinda have seen, you still have to see this, yeah. But I have to see this side of the things. Okay. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that one side, the side that I'm gonna go to Railcar, and that's where we'll start our way to the Railcar. But for now, I'm gonna check this left side, and I'm also gonna do what I am supposed to do on this left side. I might probably just do that right now. Oh, can I? I suppose I can now. But we did anyway. I suppose I can. He just woke up. Let's see how it goes with you. Greenstone Dragon. You're even stronger than that, boy. I don't know. I suppose there's more space. Oh, I cannot see him. Oof. Oh, but... Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm dead. Oof. Okay. What? No. What's going on? No. Yeah, do that. Perfect. Don't get too far, you get all weirded out. Oh no, torrent is almost full. Oh. Do I do it this way? Okay. Oof, I'm not gonna try magic anymore against this guy because it's probably pointless. Do it again? Good. I'm not even there like that. Oh, I love you. There's more. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Not wasting this. Not wasting this, you know? Oh! What's he doing? Okay. Yeah, do the brave. Oh, nice, brother. Well done. That's what you want to see. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Fuck. Wait, why is he not killed? Okay. Oof. We sneaked up and also destroyed the fuck. Perfect. Key to the seals binding both gates to the Academy of Ray. Look at it. Activates warp magic bound within the seals. A glintstone key will remember its user, meaning once used, it can never be passed onto another. The Academy does not welcome the indolent. I still have enough for the heart, but I already read that shit. Didn't get anything new to it, I think. Let's see this side. Wait, what? Perfect. Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, why did it get me off? My little horse. What is it doing? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, isn't that the girl that died? But why against me? That's not nice. coming back. Raw meat. Okay. No buff for you. Oh, but your poise is crazy. No. He still managed. How does this work? Oh. Oh, no bad. Is he gonna heal and shit? Oh fuck. It's more intelligent than me. Good. Oh. Shabriri grape, which I will read again, because I do not remember. Give it to her to guide her through distant light. Given to knights who, weathered by misfortune and misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. Most of these knights were sent to the fringes, where they were forced to start anew with only despair for company. Okay. Well, now that I give so much of a fuck. But that thing, raw meat shit. Not recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. A pungent raw meat will make succulent by virtue of being on the verge of turning. It poisons me if I eat it. No thanks. How many birds? I'm dying. Okay. Another one of these? Did I find this already? No. Oh, but it was around the map. Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't try it like this. But it's okay. That's it. I really imagined him. Not even joking. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. I thought I had that. Like I could dodge that. Okay, so the thing is, I'm not doing much of the actual academy. So I will start the day. I will start narrating the day. But I think I will split it in two. Something like that, maybe. Oh no. I don't want to split it in two though. It's okay, I'll split it in two. Because I mean, I think this day is pretty full. And I don't remember exactly how much I said the other day. But I know that I mentioned the dad and the dada. Basically, I don't know if I said this part, but he recommended us to go to this city with this road and this museum, basically. And so we did. The day after, we went with the mom as well by car to this place. And again, the journey was pretty simple. I need to concentrate or talk here. It's a boss, so I'm also thinking, trying to remember shit, so makes no sense. It makes no sense. Yeah, because after him, anyway. After him, I think I'm basically going to Ray Alucard. So it doesn't really make sense. I was gonna dodge though. It wasn't even greedy or anything. Okay. Oops. Done. Okay. So, the day after, I don't remember having breakfast specifically. So we went by car. It was pretty quick trip. Well, it was long, but I was like, I was sleepy and stuff. And of course, the mom made some kind of trying to make some comments, some conversation, but it was just normal comments, nothing specific. And once we arrived there, I could see already from the window that this road this road was basically destroyed, and there were very few people around. And it was just being like worked on. It was basically a construction site, but I could see all these shops with all these wooden statues, and of course, I was like, oof. It seems like, you know, I'm gonna try and find at least something that I would like to keep and purchase and stuff. So we really like rapidly leave the car, and we are literally in front of the museum. In front of the museum that apparently I was gonna like, and Chen-Yu's mom didn't want to go. Like, Chen-Yu's mom was not interested at all. She stayed in the car, walked a little bit around, but she did that. Only for a bit, she came out to go to the toilet. And when she did that, I saw this snail, the statue of a snail. And I liked it because, I mean, I have never really seen a huge statue of a snail. And she was like, oh yeah, take a picture. So she just took silly pictures of me and Chen-Yu. Which is fine, because again, I don't usually like these things at all, but it is a peculiar occasion, and I don't mind if she's asking that. I don't need to explain much to her, and she barely understands what I say, so there's not much to explain. So it was fine like that, just to do what she said. And of course I was making fun of it with Chen-Yu a bit, because he doesn't mind these things, because of course he does that. He literally is that kind of person that takes those kind of pictures. But I suppose if it says his mom that does it, it's a little bit awkward for him too. And yeah, we take these pictures and then we go to the toilet. I don't need it, and the toilet is in front of, it's literally on the side of the museum, and it is in front of the ancient store forest that looked, of course, magical, out of a fantasy store, like animation from Ghibli, really. So I tell Shinyo, but I'm gonna go in. You take pictures while I go in. And he took all these pictures while I was gonna go and see what was on the other side. But I didn't go so deep in it because I could see that he went for really like quite a long way. And it made no sense really, because the Chinese mom cannot really do what I do, which is like go to random places and enter and never stop walking, basically. And the same thing for Chen-Yu in reality. After all, not even Chen-Yu can really do that, so I have to either be on my own or I cannot do those things. So I turned back. Oh fuck, is it my thing again? Why? Just disconnected. It should be charged. Oh, nah, come on. Oh, are you serious? What a mess. Oh my god, again the fucking controller. How can this be? I literally charged it. Switch off again. Fuck you. Well, I'm not gonna kill those guys again. Oh yeah, sure. Because maybe that big guy gives something. There's quite a few jellyfishes here. Why does it lag now? What the fuck? Nah, I cannot go here yet. I need to get my stuff back. Don't remember this boy. Thought I was gonna die. So we turned back, and me and Chenyu entered the museum. And the museum was literally very beautiful. I think I took a picture of every single statue and the description as well. Like I usually do, I just take the museums in my galleries. At some point I realized I couldn't take pictures, but I carried on. And I took a picture of the sign that says don't take pictures, but we don't say that around apparently. But the thing was that it was just me and Shenyu the entire visit, and it was quite a few floors. I mean, we sped through it because Shenyu was dying. He doesn't like that stuff, so I took pictures, looked at the things very quickly without spending too much time or reading everything or at all, really. And you have not mainly you didn't have like statues with religious meanings, like a Buddhist meaning. You had quite a few, but I think majority, we could say for sure half of it, but even the majority were more at like an artistic destruction of the artist, really, discretion of the artist. It wasn't something that maybe you'd think, oh, what a weird idea, something contemporary, but they were all beautiful in their own way. Some more classic than others. You had, well, I took pictures of everything, so you can just see it. But, well, I can just see it. And whoever is around it, but yeah. The interesting thing was that none of them were as beautiful as the statue that I already described, at least for me. None of them. They were in a museum. That one was not. Fuck, can you imagine this luck, man? The other one was not in the museum, and yet for me it was more beautiful. The luck, the luck. I'm just see what to do. Okay. He just fucked me up because that guy just broke my stance. But maybe I'll describe a couple. So there was this one that was the body of the thin, let's say thin body of a woman that had no face, and it was kind of suspended in mid-air because she was being sucked in by an entity that was one with her anyway. So you could almost say that she was being sucked by herself. And this entity was grabbing her almost from the face. But it was basically the idea behind it was something like the fact that when you get in a relationship or stuff like that, you tend to blend in with the other person and lose yourself in a way for this connection, for this relationship that you build with the other person. And I think we're leaving this place. So that was one, and then there was another one that was very cute. That was this old looking monk that was kind of in a spiral with his own clothes, like as if they were forming a spiral around his body. But the spiral started from his head, and the hair going all around him was in a lighter, much lighter wood than the rest of his body, and that was cute to see, like the blending in. Do I have to kill this guy? Then yeah, the other one that was a huge head of a kid, and he was basically a mountain, and so the head was made as if he was carved in a mountain, and you had this waterfall that went around his body up to his heart. It started though from a lake up on his head, so that was kind of cute. They all looked small and cute and cozy and interesting, full of little details. Of course, the most beautiful ones for me are the mountains carved with inside little temples hidden. When mainly you have basically a mountain in them, and fuck me, you have a mountain and you have these little temples scattered around or hidden, or maybe just one. So those, of course, are my favorite. And we went around these 3 floors of this stuff. You had huge birds, eagles and stuff, all carved in wood. Yeah, and also in the museum I actually bought something very silly that, however, it's like some kind of a wooden plate that has some kind of message, of course, the usual messages, benedictions and shit. But I bought it because they had the little thing that makes noise, right? As if you have a little cat, like a little bell. And I always wanted a necklace with that, like a goat necklace. But those, I only found them once in one place. It was in Toledo in Spain, but they were very dirty. But you could buy them. I still regret not buying one, but anyway, I will at some point. These boys have... let's just say I have enough of them. They're not fun, they just shot me. And they're not hard either. They just shot me. Good. Good. Never to see you again. You didn't leave me anything? Greve. Oh. That's okay. So, of course, after the museum, which was for me very interesting, but at the same time, we all knew what we wanted. We all knew what I wanted, which was going around the shops to buy something. But unfortunately, for another one of these fuckers, I'm not killing that shit. Unfortunately, we'll understand why it was unfortunate, so we get out, we find the mom, and we start walking along the street. There's a worker on the side of the road, sleeping, completely laying down on the side of the road, with a cigarette in his right hand, still lit. His head resting on a brick as a pillow, completely dirty, dark hands. Of course, his skin very dark because of all the sun that he had to endure for all of these hours in the sun working. And that was the atmosphere, let's say. That was the start of the atmosphere. Very countryside. very countryside like. And then we started with this very, little shops that are very silly, that have so much wooden stuff and like kind of souvenirs, right? It's more of a souvenir than anything. And I did buy one. I did buy one because I always like those little, those bottles. Let's call them bottles. I don't know how to call them. That they put, especially samurais or stuff like that. They put them on the side of their belt to, to keep some kind of liquid. But in reality, there's a lot to say about those things. But yeah, I think many people have seen it. I think they were made out of pumpkin or stuff like that initially. Some shit like that. What's going on here? Imbued sword key. I forgot the usage of this portals here. I know that there's a portal, but I have to put a key. Precipice of anticipation. No. Bit of a mess, huh? Night sky unceasing. Probably. Crumbling lands. Maybe crumbling lands, but I'll go with night sky unceasing. Let's just use it. Not that I'm gonna keep it for much, right? Let's go. As we walk around, I see... Oh, no crown. Eternal City. There you go, Blade. Blythe. Done. We reached it, boy. It's literally a Roman aqueduct, but not that it meant. He's that? That's not where... That's not where the boy is, right? No, I don't think so. Oh, Lago, the lake. Cinder Lake, some shit like that. Slowly and calmly. Oh, we have one of those fuckers here. Am I gonna be able? I don't know. Everything shots me. It's pretty annoying. Yo, brother. Enjoying the stars, are we? How can I blame you? I would just come and enjoy them with you if you didn't attack me as soon as I approached you. A vivid colored accoutrement precious to the ancestral followers. Said to be a budding horn. The ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. Whatever that means. Can I go under? No. And you? Do I have to get off my horse? I think it's better, right? Another fight that I cannot get hit. Oh, I can. But he's still gonna kill me with one combo. Let's see. Come, brother. Never more than one hit. Never more than one hit. Oh, I got the wrongest timing. Wrong timing and a shot. Good, good. try again. So yeah, one of the first things I see in this road as well is my favorite, or one of my favorite positions for statues in general, but anything in general, and is, again I took a picture of this as well. It's not perfect, but it's basically the best position, but it just needs to be adjusted a little bit for my taste, but that is fine anyway. But it's this position where they are sat with one leg resting, like dangling down, and one leg on the on whatever they're sitting, and they're like this, let's say, like this. A little bit of a fucker, let's say, but of course not giving the aura of a fucker, like with another aura of tepidness, calm, lightness. So yeah. Let's try a second. Let's go. Oh, of course. Might as well do it. What's this? Okay. So I'm fighting for that? I don't want. Oh. As always, that attack is so long. And we go around these shops, and most of them don't allow you to take pictures of the stuff inside. And as soon as we entered, well, as soon as we look from outside, you can already tell that those places are not for me. Like if in that shop that was forgotten, small and normal, it was 20k. In here, they're gonna laugh in my face. So we don't ask for a while, we don't ask. We just go around and we enter some of them. Some of them are closed because there was no tourists, nothing at all. There's just some locals, but not even that. And I don't know if it's because of the works of the road, it's just because it's just how it is. But it was pretty empty. And we enter the first few. We're gonna get there in a second. Let me try this guy again. Jesus. Ah, really? Surrounded by this, some of them huge wood statues everywhere, Buddhas everywhere, monks everywhere. They were huge and in very light woods, dark woods. You wouldn't have the time. You wouldn't have the space to walk. You wouldn't have the space to even turn around. You could barely be in there. In fact, it felt pretty heavy because they were all looking at me, at us, and in some of these they were just monks, like complete monks, just how you imagine them, with like those necklaces full of big pearls, and then the usual robes, brown robes, eating just plain rice in the back of all these, and just hidden in the back of all these wooden statues, with the some old ladies that were just there sitting around in all this smoke that was going around because of the burnt incense, and I was surrounded by everything, and I saw this small like this, and a little glass case. There was a little mountain, a little temple. It was amazing, beautiful, perfect, and it was like perfect because one, I liked them in that size anyway, but it would have been possibly in my budget, I thought. My mistake. I kept telling myself no more than one attack. I thought it was gonna be in my budget until I tried to stretch my neck, because in reality nothing had a price. Just literally one or two things had a price, and this one was one of them. I was like, oh, let's see. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. That small little thing was 3 times the price of the first big huge one. That was even more beautiful, of course, my favorite one, but it was 3 times that. And that was the first hit when I was like, oh, well, the first and also final hit where I was like, I'm not buying one today, am I? It's like, fuck. I was like, well, I suppose I'll just find something very silly that is made of wood and be happy with that. I don't need, of course, the majestic Fudomyo going on fire behind me. I don't need that. Despite, I do. I need him. I need a Fudomyo in my room. But maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore. I'm making fun a bit of this story because it's, I think it's probably the funniest and one of the anecdotes that I like the most. But just for personal taste, I think we're skipping this bad boy. Skipping it. Just for now. But basically, I don't take many pictures of these places because everyone is looking at me, and very small shops, most of them. Only a few are quite large, but still small workshops, really. The 4 belfries. How did I skip this? Oh, because I went over here this way. Makes sense. I think we looked pretty well around this area. Yeah, I think we did. So we're gonna try look a little bit better on this side, but then I presume there's not gonna be anything left on this side. And then on the other side we only have basically one boss. So I'm just gonna do that. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try again this bad boy. And those are the bosses that are left behind, really. But there is that now that I see. Yo, calm down. Okay, they're just not even paying attention to it. String this. We enter some of the shops, and there's literally anything around. Yeah, got pictures of stuff, but It's hard to describe. I don't have many pictures, but there's not just wood, but there's also jade and all kinds of precious material and glittering material. That, not glittering, like shiny material, crystal material, especially crystal. Yeah, a lot of crystal. Anything that basically I couldn't afford. There was some stuff that I could afford, but I didn't want a necklace of jade or stuff like that. Although I don't mind, but I didn't want that. It was like more like, yeah, I'll buy it if it's there. It's nice. And then we entered this shop, right? We entered this shop where there was no one apparently, which wasn't something weird because most of the time they would just appear out of nowhere or stuff like that. There was no one for a while here. We looked around. There was nothing special. There was nothing crazier than anything else. Every shop was crazy. And I looked and there were some little statues like this big, right? Statues. They were pretty cute indeed. And it was basically what I wanted, right? But again, they were so well done, so polished, and I knew that for that size, you know, it would be way more than the other little environment, that little temple in the mountain that I had just seen and that I was gonna buy. You know, if that little thing was that kind of price, these statues were gonna be impossible. So I didn't even ask. For those ones. And then I walked around and I saw that the shop had the back where it wasn't just the shop, but it was the actual workshop. And I didn't really realize until I was inside it. But then even when I was inside it, I was like, you know what? I'm here. I don't care. I'm just gonna pretend I just didn't realize. Because you're not supposed to be in there, right? And I saw this little works, like, well, even big works, but there were quite a few works that were just not finished. They were being worked on, right? And it was this statue that as soon as I saw it, without even thinking that it wasn't finished, I thought, fuck, this is wonderful, right? I felt something for it. I felt something from quite a few of them, but that one was for a few reasons, I think, because of the material of the presence of the actual water. That was water, and that was literally what I knew, that if I found something like one of those bodhisattvas or saints with the flask, I knew that I was gonna like that a lot, and that was kind of what I was looking for. But this one was even better because he had the water that I wanted. That would appear, but in a beautiful way, just streaming down, flowing down the floor, right from the actual flask. And what was even more that, of course, made me feel something for it was the fact that it wasn't finished, right? It was all rough and it was more real in a way than the rest I had seen. It was more fascinating because it was just a work in progress, right? And just like many work in progress, they seem more real, more fascinating, even though it's just most of the time a perception. It's nothing necessarily true, at least I believe. Oh, okay, great. So, yep. I saw it. I saw this, and I looked at Chenyu. And then I looked at the statue. And then I looked at Chenyu. I was like, Oi. I made him come a second. I said, what do you want? Because they were dying. Both him and his mom, they didn't want to enter every shop. And I was trying to enter every shop. I realized they were not enjoying that. and normally I would just drop it, but I knew I was not gonna see them again, and I mean the shops, and at the same time I knew what I missed without taking a picture of that statue I wanted. So I was like, I'm gonna still try. I didn't enter all of the shops at all, but I entered quite a few. And anyway, I call him and I see that he's not so engaged. I'm like, okay, can you do me a favor? Can you ask the lady? The lady was of course working, and I think of course he was already weirded out by the fact that I was behind there, and he was like, so I thought, can you ask her what the price of this is? He was like, this, you cannot buy this, and I was like, no, but you just ask. He was like, he didn't make me ask him more than once to ask. He just went for it. I don't know if it's because he didn't give a fuck or because he's used to me being like this. But the point is that he did. He asked for me, and the old lady at first was like, and then she was like that, and then she picked it up. She looked at it like, 2,000. She thought about it, she took her time, she was not sure. She said 2,000 eventually. I was like, 2,000? It's like, well, she didn't. She said it to him, of course. Then she knew it came to me. He was like 2,000. I was like 2,000. It's like, but 2,000 euros. She looks at me and it's like, euros. She doesn't even know what euros are. It's like, as soon as she said that, I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. It's mine. Basically, she went 2,000 Taiwanese dollars, which is, it's the equivalent to 60 euros. So for basically a piece of wood that is not finished, right? But honestly, what a piece of wood. What a piece of wood. But yeah, when I say I want to buy it, Chenyu's mom arrives, she's like shocked. She's like, buying it? Are you serious? You're not joking? You want to buy that? And at first I didn't understand it. She was being like, you want to buy that? Like, you know, that shit, because it's all finished, right? Or like, you want to buy that? Like, as if, like, really, like, that much money for that. Like, I don't really know what it was. If it was admiration or shock. Shock for sure. I mean, at least from her expression. But I don't know if there was something negative or positive in it. I don't know which one it was mainly. And essentially I say that the old woman smiles a bit. She seems to be like, are you sure? Like, she's like, she's thinking about it again herself. And then I was like, Jenny, can you ask her, you know, how much it would be if she finished it? And when she gets asked that, she just laughs. She's like, don't worry about it. It's not something that, you know, you can just buy. I was like, okay. Eventually I was able to make the comparison because it was the same size as the ones I saw at the entrance, and those at the entrance were around 200k euros, 200k euros. So once they're finished and polished and real, they cost that much. So she basically did, I think, a fraction of what she would have charged. To be honest, I don't know what it was, because she didn't seem to take me into her liking. She didn't even look at me really when I talked and stuff like that. So I don't think she necessarily took me into her liking and sold it to me just because of this exception. She then said to the mom that she was willing to sell it because there were no customers in those weeks because of the works of the road. But even that, I don't know how true it is. Surely she's like not in need of money, you know, someone that has a shop like that in that location. I don't know, I don't know why I managed to buy that. Because it makes no sense for her to sell it either, because it's true that I paid 60 euros, but I didn't pay €6 for a piece of wood. It's very nice. It's very well done. It's full of details already. The eyes are amazing. The water is amazing. The lotus on the pedestal. You can see all the petals. The eyes. You can see the very delicate lines of the eyes. The nose. You can tell the nose as well, and it's not, of course, polished at all. But you can tell the face. You can tell the expression of the calm expression already. It's not just a piece of wood, and the water as well has got ripples going out, and the actual wave leaving the stream of water, like detaching. So even that is just majestic to see. And of course, then there's a personal preference for me, that the fact that it's raw and unfinished. To me, it's even better. So it's even more beautiful than the ones at the front. That the wood is still dark. She didn't apply any sort of oil or treatment, and the wood has actually more than one patch. You can see there's some, not rot, but there is the wood has different skins, right? Different patches, and those were still there, because usually, well, the finished products are quite blended in, are quite uniform. This one is not, and so to me, all these things just add to the beauty of this little statue, and the fact, the way it was taken as well. I just like it a lot. Like the story behind it, how I entered the workshop and I asked her, basically convinced her to give it to me. Like I literally, of course, I would like to have the other statues as well, any statue, but in reality, honestly, this is like, if I had actual statues that were finished and perfect, just if I bought a normal one from the shop, bought it and left, of course it would still be beautiful and I would like it a lot. But this is like even more precious. It's like even more special. I think this piece is the piece for me. Out of the options I had around those parts. Okay. Don't remember the East Cave. So there's still more crystalline woods. Here there's the dragon. Here we've been. Here we took that thing. Yeah. Very good. So she wraps it up and then she's like, you should probably use some. She says 2 products, but I don't understand, and she used translation was clearly wrong. So she was like, to keep to make it a little bit better and to keep good care of it. But unfortunately, I do not know what she recommended. But I do know that I went to falegname. I don't know how to say it in English, but we're gonna talk about that another day. But yeah, so I buy these things, she wraps it up and she puts it in a random bag. She doesn't give a fuck. She's literally just like, you know what, okay, I'll take it for now. But she didn't seem happy, she seemed more annoyed than anything. It's weird. And I walk out and I just won. I just feel like I won. I was like, I knew that I was gonna buy some stuff in this trip, some goods. I didn't think I was gonna buy the things I bought, but certainly I don't think I was gonna buy this, something like that. And but I knew that was gonna be the best thing I was gonna buy in the rest of my stay, and it was. It was indeed. And I kept it very safe in my suitcase. Like, put it in the middle, wrapped around all my clothes, wrapped around the bubble wrap that she gave me, and it was very safe. But I was still, of course, scared, as I am always scared with anything else when I travel, because when I travel always with the things that are important to me. Unfortunately, I'm scared of how it goes with the actual suitcase if they lose it, because it must be very easy to lose, especially when you collect it from the airport at the end. Like, how many people could take yours by mistake, like, or on purpose? Like, I never understood that system. And I try not to be, anxious there, checking my things. Like, is it there? Is it mine coming? Is someone looking at it? No, I'm from afar, and I actually risk it quite a lot, not paying too much attention. But again, I'm not the type of person that gets flustered, even if he cares about his stuff. Well, I try to be that kind of person that doesn't get flustered. But yeah, eventually we leave this place after I make this purchase quite quickly, because again, they don't want to see all the showers, they want to see all of them. We still enter one last shop, and there's one of the most beautiful statues I have seen, which is like the representation of a fairy tale, and of that one I took many pictures. It was a different material than wood. It was like made of something like a pearl almost. I don't know how to say. I don't know what it actually is, but it was beautiful. It was a moon, like a half a moon, with in the middle a temple surrounded by clouds, and then this beautiful princess. The only ugly thing is the rabbit, but I suppose the rabbit is part of the story, so I can't do much about that. Situation is not my favorite. So, yeah. After that, in that shop, we wait around a bit. We look around. That one was pretty big and full of beautiful stuff. And there is Chayu's mom that decides to buy a necklace. She decides to buy this this necklace made of jade of this Buddha, and she starts negotiating like crazy with the clerk at the shop, and she goes from 12k Taiwanese dollars to 6k, like half the price. And the clerk even calls her boss to ask if that's okay. Anyway, she does a huge deal, because even I can afford 6k Taiwanese dollar. 12k is a lot. Mind you, I spent a lot more in many other silly shit, but that's another story. Oof, that was close. I knew that he was gonna shot me, so I'll try to make it quick. Serious? Okay. Oh. Not entering that yet. How do I get there? So after she buys this, we actually leave, and then we go to the restaurant, to a very random restaurant. We buy some beautiful sandia shakes, and Chayu's mom says to me that she always makes this kind of deals. She always tries to negotiate. And she said she has never made a deal as good as mine, where she lowered the price as much as I did. So I suppose she was a little bit impressed by that, but the fact that, of course, the price of that was very, very huge once, of course, the statue is finished. But I suppose it was also a little bit of a joke. But she seemed, very happy. And Chayu was like, I would never spend this money in these things. He was like, I would always invest in stocks. I was like, yeah, why not? Invest in stocks. But yeah. And that was probably the anecdote that I found very funny, like one of the most funny probably. No, in a very personal way, of course, without counting all the rest and everyone else. So I suppose I cannot go up there, right? Maybe I can. I'll leave you to it, huh? Oh, fuck. I'm never gonna make this. Okay, they don't do so much damage. But he's not breaking. Oh, fine. Okay. I thought it was gonna make me go crazy more. Oof, I was gonna die. Yeah, I was gonna die. Yeah, please, let's win it now, because I don't think I'm gonna win it again. Fuck you. Perfect. Perfect. What? Well, we should not be here. Anyway, I'm gonna stop playing very soon, and the narration stops here. The lunch and everything else will be for Terra Magica. Will be for another day. I think the next time that I play, it will be Academia Aurelio Lucario. It will be indeed Luna of the Lakes. So yeah, the statue now is in there, but I'll try to keep good care of it somehow. And at the same time, I also wanted to see it I see it every day because I open that wardrobe every day anyway, but I want to see it in a nicer place, like next to these flowers and stuff. But I don't wanna put it anywhere yet, because one, I wanna maybe put it around when I live with Sophia, and if I can still wait a bit longer, and then I want to make sure it's well treated before I put it somewhere, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, because I went to a place to ask what I need to put on to if the wood is healthy, and the guy said yeah, it looks fine. We just need to put some oil and do it. And I was like, but can you not do it? He's a wood maker, wood something like the Nazi falegname. He works with wood. It's his profession. He's like, no. So, okay. So he's like, oh, you can do it at home. You just buy the thing somewhere, and it's easy. But I don't want to risk, you know. I really don't want to risk. So we entered the cave here under the academy, and there's not left much. I think we've looked around here quite well. Converted tower. Let's have a final look around this part. Seems a little bit empty. And then I stop, and next time, Livornia. I mean, Relucard. That I saw. Here, that's the crystal. Folly on the lake. Who knows how many things we're missing in these lakes. I have no interest, my crab. I really have no interest. Let me go. Okay. I have been here. The crystal place is not this, it's actually next to the suicidal village. But I haven't really visited it well. Let's go to the second. Yeah, I went there, right? This also little statue. I have been here. Yeah. So if I turn back and look a little bit better, have I been there? Yeah, I have. And here there's the crystal sword that I got, I believe. Nothing else around this part? Not interested. I don't find the crystals anymore. Crystal place. Well, it's okay. It's not like I want to explore it now. I see that. Alright. Yeah, I know. This is just a crystal. Well, I say we're done here. Let's go and give it the girl the Chablis grapes. And then we stop here at this bridge. Ready to go to the academy. But first, there you are.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Chablis grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what Chablis grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold.
Myself, I would tell her. From a game perspective, I don't tell her, because she's gonna get crazy.
No. That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own. So those noises I heard were... Sorry. I'm alright now. Don't mind me. I apologize. You only did as I asked. I'll be fine. Think no more of it. I apologize. I'll be fine. Think... I apologize. I'll be fine.
What a game. What a game. Well, that is all, boys and girls. No more stories for